Hey everyone, my name is Andrew. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for coming. So I'm not going to tease you along. The M12 impact driver is the first Milwaukee tool I ever had. This is a fantastic little tool. And if you saw my previous video for the install driver that I have, the impact driver was my go-to for pretty much anything. My wife calls this my little sidekick whenever I'm doing anything around the house that requires any sort of a driver. And I'm going to go over a few reasons why I have this and why I love it so much. But I'm also going to go over why I think the M18 may be needed in your little collection of tools if you don't have one yet. And then we're going to do just a fun little thing. We're going to see which one can drive in these 3-inch GRK construction screws, probably some of the most common type of screws you're going to be using if you do any sort of construction project or building project. There's a good chance you'll come across something like this. So we're just gonna make this easy. So the M12, this thing, so this has an XC 6.0 battery in it, 6.0 amp hour. It is a fantastic little tool. I do have, as you can see, I got kind of a collection going on up here with different batteries. So I got another 6.0, 2.0, 2.5, two more 2.0s. Any of these batteries with this tool will accomplish, I would guess, 99% of what it is that an ordinary homeowner is going to be doing around their house. Now, that said, if you are looking at building larger structures, whether it's a shed, whether it's something with like a 6x6 like this where you need extra long screws, lag bolts, then that is where you're going to start testing the limits of the M12, and the M18 is going to be more suited for that job. That is why I have both. So to give you an idea, I built a shed out in my backyard to hold my riding lawnmower and other outdoor tools, and I used both of these tools while building that. So I used the M18 to actually build the floor out, screw everything together, screw the floor down, and I used the M12 to help fasten some of the rafters as needed. Had some other pieces of wood that were supports that it was just too big to get. The framing nailer I have was too big to kind of fit in, a little unwieldy, so just used the M12 with some GRK construction screws to fasten some of those supports in. And the reason I did it that way mainly was weight. It may not be much of a difference, but the M18 is a little bit more hefty than the M12 is, as you can see just by the battery pack, and just trying to make it easier on my shoulders and just make it more enjoyable because I'm not getting paid for this stuff. So that's why I try and make it easy on myself. So after that, really, I mean, neither of these are unwieldy. If I actually butt these up, you can actually see that out to the end of the 1/4 inch anvil here, it's actually, the M12 is actually longer. But the big difference is battery, of course. So just to give you an idea, that is the difference in battery size. If you have been to Home Depot, I think Ace Hardware carries Milwaukee too, you've seen these distinctions before. I will continue to use both of these in their specific jobs. This is going to be, the M12 will continue to be used at about a 10-to-1 rate as my M18 will. The M18 is great to have as almost a backup to the M12 just because this can do, in terms of, I guess we can say, the heavy dutiness of the job, that is going to get you out of almost every jam you could get yourself into. And if you're needing something more than that, you're needing like an impact wrench, and that is for pulling lug nuts off of a car. In terms of construction, this should be able to get you through what you need if the M12 cannot. So I have loved these tools. I will continue to love these tools, and I will continue to expand my collection, honestly, because of these two tools. So let's just have some fun, and then I'll have some closing comments to end. We're going to just do a little shootout here between the M12 and the M18. I got two GRKs here, 3 inches. And we're gonna have a little duel here. So, let me go ahead and set this up, and I'll bring in close for it. All right, M18, M12. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, both of these are on speed 3. There's M12, M18, speed 3. Both these are full batteries. Let's run this back one more time. So now, M18, M12. 1, 2. So as you can tell, don't know if you were shocked, M18 is faster at driving screws than the M12 is. Big shocker, I know. So kind of going back to when I was building that shed, the reason I used, another factor is the reason why I used the M18 when building the floor was what you just saw. So not only is it heavier, but you get the trade-offs of this thing is so much faster and more powerful than the M12. I think that just showed that driving the same fastener and the same piece of wood at the same time. But the M12 is something that will never leave. I will, if this breaks for whatever reason, I will go out and buy another one that same day because I use it so much. This has now become, it's my favorite tool, but this thing is very much coming up on its heels here. So I'm going to include this here in a minute when we do a full rundown between all 3 of these because I think they all hold their own place. In terms of a do-it-all tool of what's up here, I would never try to assemble furniture with this M18. The screw sizes that you're generally using are going to be much smaller than a 3-inch or 3.5-inch lag bolt. Or you've seen these, like GRK has 6, 7, 8-inch lag screws out now. The M12 is going to have a very hard time doing those consistently, not warming up on you, and it's just going to take longer. The M18, there's a reason I have these 6x6s, because I just did a project with them, and we used those lag screws. The M18 did it without an issue. So let me pull up one more, and we'll give you an idea as to where I think these 3 rank. So this is the M12 install driver, and the install driver, I think this is really how they would rank. So actually, this is how I'm seeing it. Let me do this so that it makes sense for you. Sorry. So in terms of torque and power, this is the direction it's going. The install driver is going to be the lowest power and torque rating. M12 is your middle, M18 is your highest. Anything higher than the M18, you're looking at items like this and more, which this is the 3/8 impact wrench. So this is designed to rip lug nuts off of cars. I think they even call it nut busting torque. That is a whole separate type of tool. That is not a construction tool. That is more of an automotive tool. So can you get away with just having an M12 if price is a concern, if you just don't do very many big construction type jobs? Yes, you very well can get away with just an M12 impact driver. If you do dabble in some construction jobs that require a little bit bigger fastener than what this can most likely handle, and you'll see this drove a 3-inch construction screw as well in the video we did a review on it. The M12 will do it over and over and over, as you saw. So this is one of those, do you have to have all 3? No. Can you? Sure. Do you need to have one over the other? If you're looking at just one, I did have some concerns with the M12 if you're looking at building furniture or installing and assembling like IKEA style furniture. You just need to be very careful with the setting you have this on. If you have it on 3, there's unfortunately a very high chance you could actually strip out some of the screws that are going to come with that furniture. So that's just something you need to be aware of. So if you're asking me what's one tool to rule them all out of these three, it's going to be the M12, because it can do everything this can do, and it can do a good chunk of what the M18 can do. The M18 cannot put furniture together. I don't trust it. It has too much power. And I just think even if you put on speed 1, there's a chance that something could go wrong and you end up in a curse word battle trying to fish a strip screw out of a project you're working on. The install driver is never going to be able to drive lag screws or lag bolts, but it is a great little tool to have around the house. So hopefully this helps you guys get an understanding of the different types of drivers that Milwaukee has, why these two are now in a fight to be my go-to. The install driver is starting to win that because it can put furniture together and not really have to worry about stripping anything out, but why I will never get rid of that M12. And as long as they are making these, I probably will not get rid of my M18 either. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, please put them down below in the comments. And I look forward to hearing from you, and we'll see you on the next one.